Morning. We're Thursday, this is Austria. So my name's Dale Magorrian. My job title is Spare Parts Coordinator and I'm the race assistant to the Chief Mechanic. My role is split into three really, mainly looking after all the spare parts for the car. I look after the branding side of things on the garage and the car. And I look after all the driver kit, including the helmets. And we're just prepping up some stickers to change on the car. We have to do quite a few changes because each event there's different sponsors, different branding. And with the garages, there's 5 garages floating around the world, moving around with us. So here we've been making a few changes. This garage came from Bahrain, so it hasn't been used since the beginning of the year. We've done most things now, but we need to go and get the car sorted out. Hi all, well branding's finished for the day, cars are built and this is my last job. Got to prepare the helmets, ready for tomorrow. So these are Sebastian's helmets. Each driver always has 3 helmets with us at any one time. We try to set them up for different weather conditions. Could be rain, could be sun, could be shine, we don't know what's going to happen. So currently I'm setting up as many of the different options of visors for the driver. With Sebastian, he has a dark visor, which is for clear sunshine. We have a medium visor, which is already on this helmet here, as you can see. So this is prepared for tomorrow, just with a bit of cloud cover. You can also have a clear visor, which we have here, which is for the rain. And then I'm also going to prepare this one here, which is a clear visor, but it's got a double pane. So this one here prevents the anti-fog in the event of really severe heavy rain. So we're going to prepare this visor now. I didn't use this helmet in the last event, hence the reason it hasn't got a visor on it. We locked this one away. Key thing here is not to touch the inside of the visor. Now, we obviously need to put some tear-offs on. I don't know if you guys know much about those, but that's what you see the guys ripping off during the race. Now, like with the visor, for the different conditions, for Sebastian, he actually has the same thing with the tear-offs. So we actually have a rain set of tear-offs, which goes on a rain helmet, makes sense. Quick cloth. We don't really want any fingerprints underneath. Just a quick visual. No, everything's fine. So locking lugs on the left and the right. For the rain, these actually only come in packs of 2. So when I'm finished doing this, there's just going to be the 2 tear-offs on here. We're going to get this first time. We are. That's a first. You can tell the camera's there. So what we're doing is just tightening it up a little bit, just making sure that the fit's nice. Sebastian is actually a unique driver for me. Normally the tear-offs, they come off from both sides. So the driver can pull from the right, he can pull from the left, it's one tear-off. However, Sebastian's very particular. He likes to start on the right, and right, left, right, left, right, left, all the way through, depends on how many tear-offs. So he's got 4 tear-offs, it'd be right, left, right, left. How he remembers that while he's driving at 200 miles an hour, going around a corner, I have no idea, but he does. We tuck the one underneath, we fold it over, tuck it under, we put that one on, and we cut that one off. And then with this one, we just cut this one off because there's only 2. And we fit that one on. Drivers have the microphone fitted inside the helmets. Now, some teams run the microphones in the balaclava. We run a boom mic, which is fitted inside the chin piece inside the helmet. And my little cupboard. Lance's helmet's already in there, already prepared. So these are Lance's, which have already been done. With the dark, with the medium, and with the clear. That's his 3 choices for tomorrow. So depending on the weather conditions, we'll see which one he wants to run. Fortunately for me, Lance has 3 identical helmets, so it's no visor changes. Into Formula 1 with a bit of luck, I guess. I actually applied to come in to do something completely different, to get involved with the trucks, because that's what my history is. And I think they saw my CV and kind of thought, actually, this guy might be able to do something different than just get involved with the trucks. And they spoke to me about this opening here as a parts man. I had a look at the job, and being a big F1 bobble hat, I applied, and yeah, it all worked out well in the end. I think I underestimated it slightly when I came into the job, thinking that, you know, it was straightforward parts management, but it's not. The complexity of the F1 car is huge. Yeah, we have deliveries coming in pretty much 3 or 4 times a week on parts. Yeah, I do enjoy it, I do. Seems amazing. The camaraderie that we have within this team is something like I've never seen before. You know, yeah, we all joke and we all laugh and stuff together, but when the serious stuff needs to happen, the serious stuff happens. So, not many people know about these. Inside the driver gloves, there are a barometric sensor, which is powered by a small battery. Just check. We got pit stop practice in 30 minutes, so I'm going to put the helmets out into the garage so they're ready to go. Happy with that, happy with that, happy with the mic. Right, put their stuff out, ready to go. It's about 10 to 11, it's Friday morning. Gonna get pit stop practice out of the way before the session starts. My role's on the front jack. We're going to test the spare jack first and then move on to the main. We'll definitely test the spare jack now. Where are you getting on? I'll do about 3, okay?
3 on that one.
On the spare.
Yeah.
As long as we're happy, then we'll move back to the main. Do you want to, if we have another rain session tomorrow, do you want to try the rain one?
Yeah.
But there's only 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Thank you. So that's the end of FP2. Fairly successful afternoon, to be fair. No issues with the car. Helmet's looking good, Kat. We're going to put these on the dryer now. They can get very sweaty. In order to preserve the interiors, we need to dry them as soon as possible. It's a bit like packing your tent away wet. Goes away wet, it's going to grow mold. So pop on the heater, 45 minutes, should be good to go. What's going on, guys? All right? How are you doing? Good? Okay, so that's qualifying over and done with for today. It's probably one of my favourite sessions actually. I think I prefer it to the race. It's a lot busier. Good result on one side of the garage. It was a bit unfortunate for Vettel on this occasion. Ran wide, so his time was deleted. But Stroll done a very good job, so see where he goes in the race. So a bit of a hectic start to the day. Thought it was going to be nice and quiet, steady away for breakfast. However, Joanne had managed to do a deal with the Montreal Canadiens, which is the ice hockey team which the Stroll family and Lance support massively. It's from their hometown. She'd done a deal to get their logo printed on a sticker, so we had to try and get it on his helmet first thing this morning. It was a bit tricky actually, it didn't want to go on because of the curvature of the helmet, but we got it on and Lance was very pleased. But I think Lawrence liked it as well. So, normal day-to-day running during the sessions, FP1, 2 and 3, my involvement really is just to kind of sit at the back of the garage listening to both one car on one side, one car on the other. Just making sure that no damage occurs on track. If anything does, be ready for the parts, for the mechanics to fit said pieces. Qualifying is different. Being involved on Stroll's side of the garage as an extra pair of hands, it allows me to sort of free up the guys to get the tyres on the car as quickly as possible. So that's me done for the day. You all have a good evening. See you tomorrow for the race.
Tried to convince him for Tuesday rugby. Sort of shop in the morning. See what they've got. Yeah, they've got rugby.
Okay, so this is race day. We're just getting prepared to go to the grid. Cars are having the last final fire up. Going to the grid, we've got the two main trolleys. This one here carries all the brake fans. It's got a couple of generators underneath to power up on the grid. This is our main tyre trolley. Well, at the minute, just the one stack of tyres, unless we look at the weather coming in, but we're hoping not. And then underneath, around the bottom, we've got the wheel guns, all ready to go. My job will be to get the bottles out on the grid, set them up, be prepared for when the car comes, go to the back of the grid, meet the car, get it into its grid spot, and then that's our back fan. That was good timing. And we've got the two air bottles here as well on the back of the trolley. So another 10 minutes and we'll be off to go to set up the grid and wait for the cars. That's the race finished. It wasn't quite the result we got. We had a great drive from both drivers, but I think we underestimated slightly the Ferrari pace today. But one car in the points, and you know, everything, all points help. For me now, it's just getting some parts ready to send back to the UK to service and repair them, get them back out for the next event. It's been a fairly steady week this week. You know, I'm very fortunate. I get to work with an amazing team here at Aston Martin. We have a great bunch of guys and girls out there, mechanics, the best mechanics in the world, and best engineers in the world. So yeah, I'm very fortunate at that. But now we're going to get some parts ready to go back to the factory to be turned around, serviced, prepared. And then tomorrow, do you know what? I think I might kick back by the pool with a cold Peroni or two. Why not? Take care.